to hear me now. I'm a cold whisper that you can't figure out. It's written on my face. You don't notice that I'm just as afraid. These scars I can't erase, so I need you to know. It's who I am.
Hey guys, I'm doing a huge giveaway. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. Leave a comment down below with your in-game name, in-game ID, and the skin you want that's under 300 diamonds. So with that, best luck, and I'll see you in the video. Yo guys, welcome back to Team Assassination. How's everybody doing today? And welcome to today's video. I wish everyone is having a fantastic weekend so far, and happy Mid-Autumn Festival if I have not said that, before. I think the festival has already passed, and living in America, we didn't get to celebrate that much. But anyways, let's come back to the video. Today we're actually going to feature a video with Ruby. Personally, I think Ruby has definitely coming back. It's coming back to the meta. People haven't realized how strong Ruby is, but once Ruby decided, started to play a little bit more in the pro scene, I think people's gonna start catching up on how strong this really interesting mechanic hero really is. Because I personally think Ruby is really strong, one of the strongest fighter out there. Interesting fact here though, if you do take the blue buff or the red buff, whatever buff you take with Ruby, it will actually give you the tank buff for some reason. It's kind of stupid. I don't know if it's a bug, but I will let them know. I would have preferred added a slow on top of Ruby rather than give her a tank buff. Because it doesn't really help that much, give you 15% resistance and 15% mana cost reduction. So yeah, let's go back to the video here. With Ruby, my first item is going to be Hazgal. Looking at enemy team right here, I didn't actually preset the item build that I wanted to go with. Enemy team has Aura, and they have Harley, and they have Karina. So I'm actually, after Hazgal, I'm actually going to go for Tough Boots, the magic resistant boots, as well as Athena's shield for the magic resistance, just so I can survive a little better. Here you can see I'm harassing enemy Aura as much as I could, so our Saber can take that River Crab in peace. And sure enough, because you would take solo experience for that River Crab, Saber is already level 4 at this point. After cleaning the wave immediately, I started looking for ganks right around the map. Came to mid lane, but realizing that the enemy mid lane is actually here, and I saw that there are a lot of active fights on the top lane, so I decided to come top to maybe look for a kill or assist, all that kind of good stuff. The moment I arrived, enemy team has gone really low already. They all start returning back to their base, and I decided to come here and cut this Harley and as well as Karina off, but Karina ended up walking away. Unfortunately for Harley though, Harley decided to jump backwards, and sure enough, Fanny was going to go in to clean up the kill and get our assist. I missed my ultimate right here, but because I was tanking enough, so the moment I jumped in here, I would get a lot of assist and zone enemy out. And sure enough, our team going to go in for an easy cleanup. Not so lucky for our Saber though, tanking a little bit too much damage. Ended up dying in the end with the help of enemy Franco. So afterwards, we're going to come here to the mid lane, but there's nothing here, and I realized that enemy Aurora is actually pushing bottom lane. Now, this is the thing regarding mage pushing towers, right? And we have a mage that keep on pushing towers. Sometimes we're against a lot of noobs on our team. That's the only thing to do. That's the only choice you have. But we have our enemy Aura on the bottom lane. You've noticed the entire time we were top, Aura was not able to push at all. Yes, she got away because she can clean wave with Aura, but pushing tower, she has no physical damage at all. All attacking it was taking her all attack a year to kill a tower there. So you saw the bottom tower with all the time, it didn't take any damage at all. So afterwards, we're gonna go ahead and cut the wave. Make sure Aura does not get any farm at all. So this way we can catch up on farm a little bit. We're at the same level, 5.25. We do Aura here. Aura here instantly come in, and as you can see, I'm actually on this Aura the whole time while Fanny was killing enemy Harley. And here just to give you an example of how strong Ruby is as a peeling role, right? If you don't understand peeling, it means protect someone, right? You have Ruby to peel the backline, means you have Ruby that protect the backline. And because her a lot of mobility with recent patches, as well as her slow now. It doesn't matter which direction she dashes to, as long as your ability to touch people, they will get slowed from your first ability. So because of that, Ruby is actually you know, a really good peeler. And here you saw the Karina was trying to jump on me, but I was able to land a lot of slow as well as, you know, taunts for my second ability. And this Karina had nowhere to go, even though a tiny bit of HP, but she just couldn't get to me. And think about that on the standpoint when you're protecting your backline, right? When somebody, if the enemy team has a Karina or a Natalia like that, and then you have you know, some mages stay in the back, let's say Gord and all that kind of good stuff, and to jump on them. If you have a Ruby, you can easily protect both of them if Karina is jumping it, you know? You know, first of all, spin on them to root them in place, make sure they don't move, and then use your dash to get to the side, use a hook to get them away from the target you want to protect. And here, Harley used Purify. Unfortunately for him, that it's not going to save him though, right? And right afterwards, we decided to go on this Franco just for fun, and he's trolling a little bit. He doesn't have hook, so I didn't really care that much. But as you can see, Karina's jumping on me again. I was going to test my hook and flicker with Ruby there, you know, practice all the time. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, and I got a little bit carried away with, you know, testing rather than just focusing on the game. So we didn't get anyone there with my hook. And afterwards, I tried running away, but I got enemy aura, you know, right where I want her to be, even though she's using flicker now to get away. But because of my slow and my mobility here from my passive, there's nowhere for her to run, you know. So I ended up dying here, right next to the mid lane. Right afterwards, we're taking enemy blue buff, and sure enough, Grok and I were able to land a wombo combo right here. Grok landed a wall, and sure enough, I was able to hook them to my side of the wall, the other side of the wall, and we'll be able to clean them up, right? Harley and Moscow, I think, don't even know how they died. They just instantly died, right? Because of wombo combo here. So right afterwards, we're gonna push towers. Unfortunately, no more minions, and we're testing the wall hop. As you can see, the first one kind of failed, and Karina actually hiding this push, which I had no idea why or when, you know, she was here. So I decided to go on her and send a signal to Saber. Saber decided to come help, but then I think this Saber player kind of have no idea really how to play Saber properly. You know, Saber's easy hero, completely wrong that way, but what you should have done is start with the first ability and then ultimate, This way, the moment you ult, all the first ability all the blade will touch the hero that you want to ult. It will do a lot more damage, and by the time it finishes, your first ability will come off cooldown again. But all he did was dash in and ultimate, so he missed the pressure opportunity for burst. And here you can see Aura get caught off once again. And I wasn't able to get assist, you know. Grok's second ability, and then ulted on Aura, and there you go. Aura half HP just disappeared, right? And that's not really how strong Grok is at this moment. You know, why is Grok 100% picked? And not just picked, but priority pick. You know, like first pick or second pick. And not only that, like it feels like Grok fits every single team comp. And it feels like the Panda a while ago when Panda was super strong before they finally nerfed it, but. It feels like he's able to fit every single team comp, and here you can see a great example of Pillar, how good a Pillar is, Ruby is, how good a Pillar Ruby really is. Oh, English, god damn. And here, Franco ended up hooking the Fanny across the wall, even though Fanny got a kill on the Franco, but unfortunately she had nowhere to go. And I was joking with the Fanny player, Akasu. I was like, Akasu, even though we're so close, but we're so far away, you know? We're right next to each other, next to a wall, in between, you know, with a wall in between, but there's nothing I can do to save him. And he ended up dying there. So afterwards, with nobody else in the front line, I had to come back home and get some regeneration, you know? And get ready for the next round of fights. Here we're pausing a little bit. I'm pretty sure I was talking to someone about Season 6 North America, Mobile Legends North America Championship. And so I wasn't, you know, paying a lot of attention here. So I was trolling a little bit. I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I have one hand on my arm, and sure enough, enemy Hardy is already sitting in ultimate and able to follow up with some damage, and I was dead. But at what cost, right? Or I ended up dying same as Hardy. trying to get away, but the wall ended up helping Fanny to land a perfect positioned cable, and there you go. You got a double kill onto Fanny there. In fact, you know, we always say that Grok and Harley, when Grok was first came out, everybody said Grok and Fanny would be a great combination because of the wall setup. But a lot of times, like, how do you actually make that combo work? You know, because you might possibly block Fanny. But now you think about it, you can actually just, because Fanny a lot of them have a hard time landing her cable like forward. If you're chasing an enemy hero just on vertical lane, if they're just walking back, you can send a Grok wall just right behind them, and then use your ability there, right? If you just send a wall right behind them, Fanny can just cable really easily, because usually a lot of Fanny just keep on spamming their cables, and now it's gonna make it a lot easier, right? Here, enemy ever killing Moscow on the top lane, enemy Franco and Harley decided to come in here. I was really low, but because I have a lot of quad control, I wasn't really worried. And obviously I was waiting for, just in case Harley come back. And Grok come in with the ultimate. Sure enough, one more first ability from my side. We'll quickly get another kill here. And here Odette, just a little bit unfortunate that I wasn't able to catch him in time, get her in time to save her. You know, it's quite unfortunate. You have Karina jump in instant, and I don't really know what's going on. So Odette ended up dying here, but my job again is to peel for the mages, right? So it's really, I'll take responsibility for that, for not able to protect Odette. But really, this game I was having a lot of fun with my friends, so I wasn't paying a lot of attention to protecting the person I need to protect, you know. After coming to top lane, I realized this Moscow decided to be a little bit troll, and sure enough, Fanny is able to do a lot of damage combination with my core controls. After the hooks, second ability spin, Fanny went in for an easy cleanup. At this point, we're really ahead, and I was trying to take enemy red buff, and you can see Aura and Harley showed up. So I come in with my second ability spin on Aura, used ultimate and flicker, try to get away. But at the same time, Fanny getting ulted by Franco right here, and I use my second ability to get on Franco, but my main target is actually Harley. Harley should try to jump away, but I use my ultimate to hook Harley towards that, and Harley jumped back, and it was surviving temporarily, and Franco misses the hook, and that will actually beat that fight. But you can see my priority is always onto their mages, right? Their Harley and Aura. And right after my Athena shield, but the enemy team does have a lot of magic damage, I'll actually go ahead and get immortality, just to make sure I don't die here. And Odette is actually gonna die, not yet here, you know. I thought he was gonna die because I thought somehow she was taking tower damage, but she's not. So afterwards, we're gonna come here and hide in this bush. I think Aura spotted me. Karina showed up, so once again, appealing power. My hook connected onto this Karina. Moscow stunned me onto the wall, but realizing that he's not doing any damage to me, just quickly dashed away, right? And here, obviously, I was trolling a little bit. Once again, I don't know what I was doing, but the moment I moved, like, Franco landed a very lucky hook, and sure enough, I got hooked, and there goes the second death, you know. But overall, and he was laughing, you know. I think because he knows us, and then he was laughing pretty hard every time he kills me. It's okay though. That will be the end of the death, hopefully, with Ruby. But you can see right now, Ruby is able to offer so much to the team, right? You know, like, doesn't matter you go forward, you go backward, doesn't matter the choice, the functionality of your Ruby that you chose to be in this specific game. You can always switch, always adapt. At the same time, you can offer so much, you know, peel and protect, or initiation at the same time for a team. You know, so after Athena's shield, I got top boots also as well for a little bit reduced crowd control timer. So, and we're gonna go for immortality, you know, and knowing that enemy team are completely missing except for top, I decided not to do anything there, and I come to mid lane, clean the wave, and signal my team to group up so we can get ready for the next wave of push, and then hopefully ending the game, right? Spotting enemy team on the bottom side of the lane here, we immediately come in, look at that wombo combo once again. Grok's on the wall, and I instantly hook them close to our side of the wall, and Grok coming in with ultimate. Look how much damage two of us tank is able to do to Harley and Moscow. They got absolutely destroyed obliterated without the ability to fight back. And sure enough, Fanny jumped in on their side of the wall here once again. I'm dying, and my hook will connect, and Franco is gonna die right here. Same as actually Saber's gonna die as well, but Karina did not get a kill, and then I will do enough damage here. But sure enough, Odette all coming down, and I used my first ability, got a kill. Saber got a kill onto Odette, you know. A character that he really likes. I got stunned onto the debris of the mid inhibitor tower there, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm really tanky at this point. There's nothing that they do I'm really afraid of. On top of that, I have immortality, you know. So we're just gonna quickly just divert their attention, right? Distract them a little bit because we can't really push towers. So we're just gonna go push bottom. And look at the lifesteal right here, right? It's my second ability, and I'm almost back to like half HP, like full. I want to say full HP, but I'm not. Here, I was gonna hook Harley. Unfortunately, Harley was swift enough to get away from my crowd control abilities, paying a lot of attention. Really good job. And right afterwards, me and Grok gonna go together once again. Again, the combo is really strong, so I decided to stick with him. And here it's a very good example of how strong, how tanky I am. You know, obviously I'm gonna die here, but you know, because I was playing very cocky. But I do have immortality, that's why I was playing cocky. So afterwards, we're gonna regen almost back to full HP. Just look at that. One first ability at this point is gonna give us so much lifesteal back. It's freaking insane. And afterwards, bottom tower went down. Also, there's really nothing defending them. We're just gonna wait for the wave to show up before we end the game, right? So yeah, and then look at the lifesteal once again. They have a couple minions on the mid lane. I used my first ability, sure enough, and Odette uses the ultimate and use Flicker to position her ultimate once again because the changes recent patches where your active casting spell will no longer be cancelled when you use battle spell in between, right? And sure enough, that was something that she did that was working out for her. And after that, we're gonna take the victory of the game. So guys, let me know what do you guys think about Ruby in the current meta. Do you think are you a Ruby player? Have you practiced Ruby? But we definitely will, and I will definitely play a lot more Ruby in the future. So with that, guys, hit a like and subscribe, join Team Assassination. I love you guys. I look forward to see you guys in our next video. Assistant Dave signing off. Bye now.